Today I've got my thoughts on Indiana Jones 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which I just saw in theaters the other day. And spoiler alert, I will be covering some spoilers for the movie in my thoughts video for this, so for anyone that hasn't seen the movie yet, there will be spoilers in this video. So, just a bit of a warning before we move on. And so, overall, I thought this movie was a great movie. It's not as good as the original trilogy, but it is way better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Movie wise, Lego video game wise, we will see if we ever get a Lego video game for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And I'm thinking if they ever do a video game for the fifth movie, I'm thinking they'd have to do it in the format they did for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which was splitting the movie into three sections because the movie itself kind of takes place in three different areas. Well, two different areas, but three different time periods, you could say. Because towards the end, the movie itself completely changes time, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, that was a bit weird. But I mean, they're completely sticking with the whole Nazis and Indiana Jones movies, just like from Raiders. So that's one part that's continued from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And instead of doing full on new characters, they do at least bring back Sala to have a connection for Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, and then towards the end, they surprisingly, I did not see this coming, but they did actually bring back Marion towards the end, and the roles were actually reversed if you've watched Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I think it's the first scene from Raiders. I haven't seen Raiders in quite a few years. It's either the first scene or the last scene of Raiders, but the roles in the end credits for the fifth movie were reversed from a scene from Raiders. And I think that's a great way to end the series if this truly is the end of the franchise. But if there's anything that I would have loved to have seen done, if they could have just done maybe just a little memorial thing, which I didn't stick around for all the credits and stuff to see if they did a memorial thing for all the, like, at least main cast members who have passed away from the previous four movies. But it's like, that would have been a really nice tribute if this is truly the last movie. That would have been a really nice thing to see. But overall, I thought this movie was a great movie, which it's not my favorite movie for the franchise, but it's probably my fourth favorite. It's definitely better than the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but it does not beat The Last Crusade, and it definitely does not beat Raiders of the Lost Ark. It might be Temple of Doom, or it might be tied with the Temple of Doom. I don't know. The kid they had for this Doom movie might be a little bit better than Short Round. Maybe not. I'd have to watch Temple of Doom again to compare them, but we'll see. And then, speaking of Temple of Doom, there were so many callbacks from the previous 4 movies that I can't list them all. And I bet you can probably Google search a list of the callbacks in the Dial of Destiny and find all the callbacks that they did in that movie to the previous 4 movies. And so it's just a great way to do a series finale if this truly is the ending of the Indiana Jones franchise, which I really hope it isn't. And I hope that they actually have maybe a continuation with, I don't know, maybe the one that played Indy's goddaughter in the 5th movie, and maybe somebody else. I mean, maybe they have the one that played Short Round from Temple of Doom come back for a movie, as well as the kid from the Dial of Destiny. Maybe they're the new trio for the Indiana Jones movies. I mean, Harrison Ford's always going to be Indiana Jones, but if they want to continue and do a new adventure franchise for Lucasfilms, I think they'd got their trio right there, their new trio right there, because I think those 3 would be perfect. It's no Indiana Jones, Marion, and Sala, but it'd be a perfect 2.0 version. But overall, I thought just about everything was perfect for this movie. Even though my one major gripe was probably the overload of driving scenes that they did. I mean, there was a few really good action scenes in this movie. Started off really hot with a really good train action scene, which is probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie, and one scene I'd like to see done as a Lego set for sets for Indiana Jones 5. And then, of course, the ending scene for the movie. Both the ending battle scene and then just a diorama of Indy, Marion, Sala, and just those 3. And heck, maybe you could bring back Henry Jones Sr. and do just a Indiana Jones name thing diorama as an 18 plus diorama set and call it good. But overall, I loved the movie. Can't wait to get a physical DVD copy and add that in with the rest of the Indiana Jones movies that I already have. So, if you're wondering if I'd recommend it, if you already have seen the previous 4 Indiana Jones movies and you enjoy them, or if you've seen the movies and have played the Lego video games on any console like I have, then I'd highly recommend them. I'd highly recommend watching the new movie. And that's kind of what got me into wanting to see the new movie, even though everything that I've heard about the movie from people is saying it's a bad movie. I went into it completely open minded, and it actually turned out really, really good, better than I thought. And so just go into it open minded and just watch it for yourself, and feel free to tell me what you think of the movie after you've seen it in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future, including possibly a thoughts video on the fighter plane chase set coming pretty soon, because I'm probably going to be doing this soon once I get the bag 13 of the treehouse done, so my table is completely cleared off. But that's pretty much everything I've got for a little movie review for Lego Indiana Jones 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.